Alright, welcome to Ranked Hoops. It's legitimate. Jacob H. is with me here. I'm Rolf. Game number 1 is going to be the Thick Boys versus the 100 Ball Chasers in the winner's semi. Let me know how my audio quality sounds, guys. I'm still kind of balancing things. Gosh, it's amazing. Freaking Twitch is like a 2-second delay. I didn't even change anything. Jacob.
I'm here. My mic is muted.
You made it. Alright, so whenever you're ready, Jacob, make a private lobby.
Alright, it doesn't matter the name and password or anything?
No, it doesn't matter. I'll ask them if they want, which region they want.
Okay.
And then, of course, you already know Nico and Wolf, Billy Cosby. Dang it. They're going to prefer West.
Yeah.
The default rules, in case you didn't know, is if there's a dispute, orange team picks first. But if there's a central server, we pick that instead. So, like, if the Billies are West and they're against a team of Europeans or something, we always go US East. That's just the most fair. But if there's a dispute between US East guys and US West guys, orange team gets the first server, and then we switch to blue team's choice, and then back to orange, back to blue, back to orange. Oh shoot, I have that information wrong. It's PS4. It's Xbox, not PS4. Let me get that fixed. Xbox. The Ball Chasers, 100 Ball Chasers beat Team Cuts, which is pretty interesting. I don't know anything about Shadow R or Wildfire, or even Jaxi RL or Coho. That's Team Cuts, but Shadow R and Wildfire from 100 Ball Chasers, the 6th seed beating the number 3 seed, is a pretty big accomplishment. Nico's pretty good at getting the seeds, and we've got our hoop spot that helps him generate expected outcomes.
Oh shoot, I made it West. They said East, right?
Let me double check. Yeah, they said East.
Yeah, alright.
No worries, just back out. Shadow Reformed. How's it going, man? We're just about to get started. Is that what Shadow R stands for? Shadow Reformed? Are you in this next match? 100 Ball Chasers. Is that... That's a great name. It's like Man of 1,000 Cuts. It's the team of 100 Ball Chasers. And it's just 2 of them. That's terrifying.
Copied and pasted it here. Can you see it there?
Ooh. Alright. Jacob's handing out the information now. I wonder if capital letters and lowercase letters make sense, or if they do anything.
Yeah, I don't know.
They should, right? They'd have to.
Yeah, I would think so.
Alright, we got Shadow R and Wildfire in here. Now we're just waiting on Jonathello. If it's Jonathello, I'm hoping. And then Roranoa Zoro. Man, that's a tongue twister. Hopefully I can just call him Zoro. I don't know what his Steam name is going to be. I'll just call him whatever he wants to be called in there. We're just waiting on them. But I don't know anything about
Alex.
these teams. There's a lot of new players, although Zoro... I remember him, I think, from the last tournament, so maybe he's come back for his revenge. My money's on Jonathello, says Nico. Have you played against him? Do you know anything about him? Actually, yeah, he was in the last tournament too, right? You had to have played against him. You have to know something. I don't think we casted his game. Oh yeah, they even use the same name, the Thick Boys. All right. He's a vet. He's pretty good. A hoops vet or just like a Rocket League vet? They're in here, right? I didn't just say
Yeah.
go, go, go for no reason. Okay. All right, let's get it started.
Alright.
The Thick Boys, dude. It was inevitable. It's bound to happen. Versus 100 ball chasers. Might 100 ball chasers. Zoro pops it up. Jonathello. Ooh, good 50-50. Zoro pops it to the middle. Shadow Art takes a shot. Jonathello should be able to get this from the back wall. I have a feeling he's pretty comfortable on the back wall, on his back wall defense. We know he's got at least a couple hoops games under his belt. I don't know about Shadow Art and Wildfire. There's a shot coming from
That's a big
Jonathello.
whiff.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Alright, so we've only seen the first 20 seconds, but I'd say we've already seen some defense and some pretty good like counterattack from Team the Thick Boys. I'm pretty confident that they're going to pull out this victory. Ooh, Shadow R bumped on the kickoff too. Right
Yeah,
as he comes
he
down.
went pretty low there.
Jonathello's up early, but Shadow R hasn't beat. Jonathello didn't have a touch. Zoro with the pass. Jonathello with the shot. It's over. Wildfire picks it up. Zoro pops it up, but Jonathello is not in position to get this. Zoro takes it. Just a touch to keep possession, but that possession is given away. Shadow R takes a shot. That's going to be a little high, and a good position for Zoro to clear. Jonathello's up, touches. Zoro with the shot. Ooh, he needed that redirect. That was a really tough one, though, to like redirect it from the top of your car and keep it like level rather than up. He hit it up. Ooh, another attempted redirect there, but unfortunately that's going to result in the shot. Great save from Jonathello. Wildfire with the shot. That's nice and low. There's no way Zoro can get that. That was wonderful. This game might be closer than I thought.
It's like a line drive, and then the second one just right in there.
Yeah, like the first shot set up that whole play. Yeah, an uncomfortable save made that second shot possible. Yo, chicken, you missed an hour. It just started. Shadow R with a shot. Oh, that dunk, it's always so scary. Right? You ever been like on the receiving end of a dunk like that? Where you've got to save, but you know every touch you've got is bad. They're just going to smack it down. There's a pass.
Oh, there's a pass.
Touchdown. Gorgeous. I love that pass from
Those feel the
Jonathello.
best.
Oh, yeah, exactly. You see him getting in position for that. Zoro just drives along the back wall. He knows the pass is incoming.
This is best 2 out of 3, right?
Yes, it is.
Alright.
Do you think they're going to do the friendship? Nope.
Nah.
No friendships. They're all strangers here. I like that clear from Shadow. Wildfire with a shot. That's on target. No save from Jonathello. It's 2-2. Just like that. Good little counterattack, passing play. Jonathello only 14 boosts. He still should have been able to save that, but he had to read the rim in order to do it.
Yeah, I think he braked a little bit too hard going up that transition.
Yeah. Jonathello with a little bit of a carry there. He gets past Wildfire. Zoro coming in. Wildfire with a pinch. Zoro shot. Dunk from Jonathello. Man, their passing right now has been on point.
Yeah, I'd say their mechanics are like outplaying the other guys' positionings. What's the other team's name?
100 ball chasers. Might of 1,000 wind. Ooh, that's a bad kickoff position. It's going to be dangerous for Wildfire. He did collect the 100 boost, but he's getting bumped now. That interference play underneath the net is always so strong. Shadow with the flick. That's on target. Oh, man, that's not the save Zoro was looking for. There's Shadow. Let's see that flick again. Oh, I love the power slide he did right before that. It made the whole play possible. Unfortunately, Zoro, I think he had ought to struggle with the rim there. That's really what it came down to. He didn't know where the rim was, and he didn't know he actually had a little bit of space to get
Yeah,
that
a lot
there.
of like newer hoops players also kind of get scared about that rim, so they end up going too slow.
Yeah, you're exactly right. What a dunk from Jonathello! Oh my gosh, I gotta see that from Wildfire's perspective. He had to see that coming. Once again, that's a position where you just can't win. Yeah, you see the dunk incoming, you're like, no matter where I touch this, it's just getting slammed down. Oh, they joined the wrong team? Man. I think you're right, yeah, they're on wrong team colors. Once again, Zoro with the carry here. Another goal for them. They're up 2 now, and there's still so much game to go. I guess, you know, if that's a carry, then Nico is the best air carry person in the world. There's a couple touches. Still counts as a goal, just as valuable. Shadow R hits that to the side. He wants another touch. Ooh, that could have been a really good shot.
Almost
But
got that over the rim there.
yeah, he had to be low on boost. He just went for an aerial. It's popped up, but that could be dangerous. Wildfire, the tap down. He's still on it. He's got another touch, and maybe a third. Jonathello now he wants to clear. Doesn't get it. Wildfire, though, hits it away from his teammate Shadow R. He might have a shot. Gets blocked by Zoro. Jonathello with a dribble is straight up. It's going down. Wildfire gets that save. Zoro popped up. Jonathello. There's the shot. It's on target, but there's 2 defenders. They bump into each other. Wow, they're up 3 points now. Hey, it's not my fault they joined the wrong colors. Yeah. The Smash will be fine. They just joined the wrong colors. It's no big deal. I'll just have to change it if they join the same colors again. I'm going to have to change a couple settings. I think I'm in full screen still. So I can't change it now, but soon. What a block from him. Zoro's got a block. Jonathello. Oh, he gets bumped, but he's still on the ball. Wildfire. Down to Zoro. Back up to Wildfire. Wildfire doesn't have enough boost to get that. Oh, it looked like it was on target for a second. Wildfire still out of boost. Manages a save. Zoro gets blocked. Shadow R. What a dunk from him, dude!
Dunk.
What a match already so far. We've got, I mean, like 4 of these goals so far have been dunks like that. Just above the rim. Very, very dangerous. Sketchy plays. 2 cars above there. I mean, if you get a pinch like that, it's just so likely that it's either going to go straight down or straight up. And either way, it's a goal. Ooh, what a block from Wildfire. That's actually on target. Shadow R with a great save. Shadow down to Wildfire. Zoro. Jonathello with the shot. Maybe he's got a pinch. It's a little high, but Zoro's up. Gets blocked by Wildfire. That's a little bit better defense than what we have been seeing. But even with all the rotations, we've still been seeing those dunks. So that can't be, like, it's not the rotation's fault. And that one, he's just in a tough spot. Good shot from Jonathello. Right after this, the recovery was good. That's a really tough angle as well. Wildfire probably didn't expect it. He just needed to go down a little bit further and maybe flip. 7-4. There's almost 0 chance that the 100 ball chasers have a shot here. They're going to give it their all, though. Looked like he had another touch. It even sounded like he had another touch, but didn't count. Shadow R is up for
Oh,
this.
the pre-jump.
Yeah, oh, he's out of boost, though.
Almost got it.
Jonathello to Zoro. Zoro blocked. Jonathello flicking to Zoro. Zoro actually went to the middle instead of the sidewall, so Jonathello can collect. Shadow, the touch there, is still kind of in a dangerous spot, but I think he's got priority there. Jonathello, he wants to pass to Zoro. That's going to be tough, especially if he's dead. Not a lot you can do in Purgatory.
It's true.
With a touch, that's on target. The best he could do with no boost. And once again, they just got to keep the ball away and just play keep away a little bit. They've got a large enough lead. However, this is a best of 3, so the 100 ball chasers do have another shot. And we'll get into that game shortly. Ooh, oh, it looked like he might have had a dunk. That was close. It sucks I can't see the chat. Maybe that's for the best, though. I think maybe they added that because, like, I don't know, RLCS, people get salty. Whoa, I've never seen this. You guys see this? It's like fuzzy. Okay. What? Now there's no menu. I can't push escape or anything. I'm so
What
bugged.
the-
All right, I gotta back out and rejoin. Do I have to Alt F4 here? I think I might have to Alt F4 here. Wait. Maybe I'll join the next game. Oh. No, I don't know. We'll wait it out.
Alright.
I've never seen that bug before. That's so interesting. I tried to like change my video settings early, and all I could do was open up the menu, and it just froze from there. All I can see is next match in 14. I can see the car zooming in, but normally isn't it doing replays at this point? Like you're
Yeah,
seeing...
mine's actually like my camera's still stuck on the ground too.
Oh, that's interesting.
But I have like I can press buttons and stuff on the menu.
Okay. Next match in 1. Did it join me into the next one? I think so. All right. Let me change my settings real quick. Hopefully they join the right team colors. Nope. Alright, let me change it real
They
quick.
didn't.
100 ball chasers. The thick boys got game 1. Okay, here we go. Early shot from Zoro. Well, I already missed. Did Shadow R just not go for the kickoff?
That's what. Yeah, they just didn't go.
Oh, that sucks. Is he having problems? Ping looks good. Oh, I don't know. Hopefully they're fine now.
Yeah.
Jonathello with the touch. It's up. Shadow R with the block. Jonathello sends it down. Wildfire. Oh, doesn't have a touch. This could be really bad for him. He might have a block here. No, Jonathello now. I'm expecting him with a shot. Yep, there it is. Shadow R's got the save. Zoro with the shot. Wildfire. Over to Jonathello, though. That's dangerous. What a save from Shadow. Jonathello is trying to keep it safe by just keeping possession. Oh, Wildfire hit it away from Shadow R. I think Shadow R might have had a better angle there. Not quite the height he needed. Zoro he looked like he wanted to take it up the wall. But Shadow R just stopped him in his tracks. It's always a good idea to prevent your opponent from controlling the ball. That's a good shot from Jonathello, though. He's just been so accurate with his shots. Just like straight down, very little height on him. It makes it hard to save. Ooh, Shadow R almost get demoed before that shot. But Jonathello with the
Oh my.
comeback shot. I mean, that was so low. I don't know how they managed to save it. That was like as low as you can get. Block from Shadow. He wants another touch. I think that's a little ambitious, but he did get the 100 boost. Not the shot he needed. It was a good pass from Wildfire, though. Excuse me. Shadow wants an air dribble. Jonathello steals it away from him. Not quite in. Wildfire keeps it safe. Zoro to Jonathello. Once again, the defense. They're kind of just flailing at the ball, but it's working out. They're just making sure the blue team doesn't have like the solid possession they want. They can't get the air dribbles or the dunks or the perfect touches that they need to score yet. They are still up 1, so they've got to be feeling pretty comfortable with that. Oh, demo. Shadow R kills Jonathello and takes a shot. That's so brutal. Jonathello died, right? And then he spawns to get that save because Zoro's beat right there. What? Suddenly he's flying. Did Zoro hit him? That would have been epic if he would manage to save from that.
I think I've seen Josh and Mem pull that off one time.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nem is crazy. Josh is also really good.
Yeah. I think it was like neither one of them went for kickoff, and then Josh bumped Nem into it, and it actually ended up going into the other.
Wow. That's amazing. I don't think Zoro's got this save. Wow. Take it all back. That was nuts. He had the rim read perfectly. It was I that didn't have the rim read. Zoro's going to take it up for his partner. Wildfire keeps it safe from the dunk. Zoro's got a save there. Shadow R's backwards, but he still has a block. It's kind of dangerous for Jonathello. He lands on the wall and clears it. Wildfire with a shot that looks in. Great shot from him. They're up a point now. For the first time in this series, they are up. Wow, this is a crazy angle from him. Like he's going like perpendicular to the goal and hits a shot at like maybe 70 degrees, like a really, really hard angle. Bounces into the ceiling. Wildfire bumps Zoro. Zoro's still up for this though. He's got a touch. Wildfire wants to hit it to Shadow. Shadow with just a touch. However, it passes right to Zoro. I don't think he has that save either. We're all tied up. Really, really good shot from Zoro. Man, the angles so far today have been insane. Like, really, really tight. I mean, that was like a 90-degree hit, right? His car is going diagonally towards the wall, and he sends the ball at 90 degrees diagonally into the net. Zoro isn't able to get a touch, but Jonathello with the dribble doesn't get the dunk. Good touch from Wildfire to make sure it hit a spot of Jonathello's car that wouldn't make it go in. Wildfire following it, isn't able to read the rim. I'm not even sure it touched the rim. Zoro wants to chase this, keeps it safe, but Jonathello was up. A little bit of a double commit on defense. Jonathello with no boost because of that double commit is my guess. Zoro with a tap down. Wildfire hits it into the wall. Popped up. Wildfire with a shot. Here's another really tough angle. Oh, it just bounces off the corner. Zoro's still out of boost. Needs to flick that up and in or something to just get a pass off. Let's see what Wildfire... Oh, he flips. Zoro with a good pass. Jonathello waiting patiently for his turn. There it is now. Wildfire taps down to the side. Shadow R with a shot. Oh, that's so close. He just pops it up right on the bounce. Wildfire's up for this. He needs to block Jonathello there so that it doesn't get shot on. Jonathello, another tight angle. Couldn't quite make it that time. That was more like maybe 30-degree angle. There's no way, right?
Yeah, those ones usually end up going like higher up than you need.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's always dangerous. If you're like trying to make a really tight angle, it's almost certainly going to go up, and then you could be passing to your opponent. And the hoops court that's this small, you never know if like you hit it above their net, if that could be the perfect pass for them, or even like a setup for a passing play. That could be it. Oh, we're going to go into overtime here. 2-2, anyone's game, and Wildfire and Shadow are of 100 ball chasers. They absolutely need a goal if they want to stay in the winner's bracket, and that's going to be it right there. We're going to go into game number 3. Man, just not the kickoff Jonathello was looking for. Passed it right to Wildfire. However, if you're Zoro, you can't engage on that. That's really where they went wrong. Unless he cheated up, that's absolutely Wildfire's ball. He can take the shot. If he sees you go up, he's going to put it high, up and in. All right. I have a menu this time, so that's good.
All right.
I can ready up. Hopefully they join.
Has that always been a spectator thing where you can't see chat, or?
Most recently, it's been like at least last week it was that way.
Okay.
All right, we're back to alphabetical order. The teams have stayed the same color, so I'm happy for that. No friendships. Jonathello. Oh, man, if he had a double touch there, that would have been so dangerous. Instead, he gets a double touch after it's already on the ground. But if he had touched it from the ceiling, that could have easily been a shot. Maybe even a pass to his partner. He's going to pop that up, chase it. What can he do with this? Flip reset! Oh. Sorry, I got really excited there. I even, like, spit all over my keyboard. You got to be careful with those P sounds.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man, it looks so good, though. Did he... I think he did get the flip, but just barely wasn't able to get it over the rim.
Zoro's view. It looked like he was going to go for air drag, and then he ended up going for the flipper set.
Man, I'm so jealous of players that can do that. I always, like, barely don't get the touch. Like, hits 2 of my wheels.
Mm-hmm.
Zoro needs a block here. Wildfire is able to clear that. Shadow R on defense now. Ooh, it looked like John Othello had a good shot there. Just barely missed it off of the wall. The ball and hoops can be tricky on the walls and the transitions. It sometimes pops out further than it seems like it should. I think that's just because like the wall transitions. This is my bet. The wall transitions are too small.
Yeah, it's smaller. It's smaller.
So if you put it at like a 90-degree angle, it bounces instead of rolling.
Mhm.
John Othello, ooh, it looked like he might have had a touch, but he didn't need one. It was still safe. He's got a shot here. Wildfire, great save from him. He's going to leave that to his partner. His partner's going to try to pass to him here. Wildfire can't get there in time.
You'd say that was smart for him to go over the rim there. I think if he went under, he wouldn't have had enough like forward speed to get to the ball.
Yeah, I think you're right. Shadow R with a pass to Wildfire. Wildfire just overshoots it. Just barely. Zoro. He's got a great shot here. Shadow R. What a save from him. Zoro got that last final touch that prevented a rim bounce. And Shadow R was able to read that. Good read from him. That's a shot up. Shadow R's got another touch. They're going to get first blood. 1-0. All right, let's see that again. He just puts it so perfectly to him. Zoro has to deal with the rim, so he has to go underneath the net. Most unfortunate. If you're Zoro... Oh no! Did he hit rim? That just results in a goal there. Let's see Wildfire. Oh, he backflips.
The
Okay.
backflip.
It's still a possible save,
That's
but
the beginning.
yeah, the double backflip. It's gonna be the final nail in the coffin. Shadow and Wildfire have got a fan in the chat. That's awesome. Shadow is dribbling it up. Ooh, shot's just a little low. John Othello pops it up for Zoro. Zoro to John Othello. Wildfire blocks that. Good interception from him. Shadow waiting patiently. John Othello on the wall. That's prevented Wildfire from going up. If Wildfire had gone up, he would have been beat for sure. So good on him to stay on the ground. I like that block from Wildfire too. He wants another touch here. He's trying to get a block on Zoro. Oh, there he is. Shadow R on defense. Needs to get that block. That's a great block. Wildfire, does he have anything? There's a touch in! What a redirect. Flips his car over so that he hits it with his wheels and just lands it safely, like comfortably inside the net. Look how comfortable this ball is right here. It's so fluffy.
He actually probably got the flip reset on there. I think that hit all his wheels.
Like, you think about how abused the ball is. Like, that right there had to have been like a pillow for the ball. Another redirect from Wildfire.
It definitely takes a good amount of skill to know when to hit it that soft.
Shadow R. Oh, man, I can't find the key for him. John Othello now to Wildfire. Wildfire with a shot. John Othello's going to take it around. See if he has another touch. Trying to get it. Zoro. Ooh. Wildfire needs to get a dunk there. Not quite. Let's see what Zoro's got. He's only got 9 boost. I mean, Shadow hits it all the way over to the corner. John Othello to Zoro. Wildfire intercepts first. Shadow R with the block. Zoro's up for this. I don't think he's got much. Oh, he doesn't even get the touch. John Othello now with a shot. That's going to find its way in, especially if Zoro's got one more dunk here. There it is. Wildfire. Oh, barely can't get that save. There's the John Othello's hit. Zoro's up for this. And Shadow, he definitely has to commit to that. I don't disagree with that. Wildfire was just in a really tough position. You want to, if you're running back on defense, it's just like in soccer. You want to rotate to the back post. It's the same way in hoops. From wherever you think the play is going to be, you want to be on the back side of the rim from that. That's the easiest way to save it. John Othello with the shot. It's just a little high. Zoro just keeping possession. Wildfire bumps John Othello, but John Othello runs away with the boost. He's got the last laugh. Shadow R trying to drag it up the wall here. It's a shot. Ooh, just ricochets off the rim and out. Everyone's playing it very slow here. I mean, the next mistake could cost them the series. What a bump from Wildfire. Shadow R puts it in, taking the opportunity there. See if we can see the bumping from his perspective. He demos and just bumps John Othello twice. That is so savage. The savage play of the day, unless Nico's got anything to say about it.
As like the most unsavable thing in all of Rocket League.
For sure. Good awareness from him. Oh, John Othello's got his revenge. I don't think they're going to be able to capitalize on that since they're on defense. Wildfire taps it down. Shadowar, you just got to play safe, you know. You don't have to even try to shoot here. Just for 10 seconds, make sure ball is on their side of the court, and make sure they can't make a passing play. Just always send somebody at the ball. Clock is ticking down to 2 seconds. That's going to be it right there. The ball taps down, and the 100 ball chasers win this game. That's amazing. Once again, I think they're the 6th seed. So they just beat seed number 3 and then beat seed number 2. Let's see if they can take on Nico and Wolf. That's going to be their hardest match yet. Wow, that was really exciting. As far as like early games go, that one definitely brought the heat. I'm just going to submit the scores here. Wait. Okay, yeah. I think we're good.
Alright. Who's playing next?
It all depends on if Billy Cosby beats Jastpow.
Okay.
J-Pow and Astro. I see. Okay, they just threw the AST from Astro into J-Pow. You get Jastpow.
Yeah.
I can try to find the scores out from... Let's see what Steam says. Or Smash pulling from Steam's data. Oh, okay. Billy Cosby wins. Game 1 was 8-1. Game 2 was a lot closer, 3-2. It is no easy feat from Jastpow. Getting even a 3-2 loss, like, that's tough. They might stand a pretty decent chance in the lower bracket. Let's get this bread. Does that mean a victory? Is bread mean you win? Yeah, I've been coughing a lot. Sorry, guys. I just need to hydrate. Always have water on hand. Alright. Well, okay, there they go. They confirmed the scores. And Jacob, you'll have to figure out if they want to fight over server choice. If they want to go west, east, west or something.
Alright.
Demon of Steel, thanks for the sub. Why isn't there a sound notification for that? 9 months, Demon? 9 months, dude. That is January? Holy cow. That's from the beginning, right? Like, that's from the very start of it. LGBT is let's get this bread. Got it. Is there an LGBT team somewhere in here? I don't see a team LGBT. Or even a team let's get this bread. You were a bit late. You're slacking. You can never make that back up. That time is lost. Just kidding, Demon. You're awesome. You still on the hoops grind? He apologizes. What a savage. Man, Billy Cosby versus 100 ball chasers. I mean, like, my intuition tells me Billy Cosby's just going to crush him. Like, Nico and Wolf, they've been playing so much hoops. I just ran into them, I'm pretty sure, on both of their Smurfs. I think that was Wolf under the
Oh,
Smurf.
really? I know one of Wolf Smurfs is Dylemic.
Okay, good, yeah. And Nico was under PJ.
Oh, okay.
Spelled P-E-E-J. His brother's name is PJ. I actually met him.
Okay.
And I just ran into them. So I think that's Nico's like third Smurf. And he's working his way up to Grand Champ there for his third Smurf. He's just trying to find games. He's got it all wrong. You gotta just lose games. You can still like become a better player by losing games. You know, just trying to be nutty, expanding what you can already do. You know, just trying to break past your own barrier, your own glass ceiling. You can go through it. You got to play with chicken. That's all you got to do to D rank. That's brutal, chicken. That's a self slam. In the lower bracket, Scoregasms beat Lag Spike. They're playing Jaspow right now, who just lost to Billy Cosby. And the Thick Boys are playing Team Wrathful. Wrathful beats Swift Whiffs. It's going to be pretty exciting for them.
Alright, everyone's in.
Alright, good. I just gotta... Hopefully they join the right team colors. The Billies should be pretty good about that. Alright. And here we go. Let's see what Wolf's car of the day is. It's the Batmobile. That may change, depending on how these games go, or even the grand finals or the losers finals. That was interesting. So double commit from the Billies, and one of them hit the other one into the ball, but that worked out as a block. Shadow R with the shot. Wolf should be able to get that save as he gets dunked, but it doesn't matter. The Batmobile is just this big pancake. You can't dunk that. Nico pops it up for his shot. Wildfire awkward on the back wall, needs to save that. Good save from him. Wolf using the sidewall to shoot. We haven't seen that yet. In the games... Oh, wait. I have the team name wrong. Alright. Hold up. 100 Ball Chasers. Sorry, guys. In the game versus the Thick Boys in the 100 Ball Chasers, I didn't see a single shot from the sidewall. And sometimes the sidewall can be used as a tool to make a pass as well. Wildfire popped up. Nico is going to just take a pop. It looked like he wanted to dribble at first. Shadow R and Wildfire double commit on the defense. I think Wildfire was in the right there. Shadow R shouldn't have committed for that. He was absolutely going backwards. But he could have made something happen if he slammed it against the back wall. That's a dunk and a half. Barely missing. Wolf passing up to Nico. Nico's just going to let that one go. He only has 23 boost. Wolf taps down. Shot from Wolf. Ooh, just a little low. Wolf does like to keep his shots low. That one lower than he usually does. Normally he doesn't hit the rim. Wolf needs to tap that down. Actually, he booms it so he can get a second one. Barely misses the second one, though. It's a pass to Wildfire instead. Nico is able to keep that clear. You can see him moving his camera to see where Wolf is. I like that. Wolf's got a shot from that. Wildfire pops it up. Nico should be on this. Shadow, yeah, he got rimmed. Nico's going to chase that block. Wildfire. Nico with a shot. Shadow R doesn't get rimmed. That's a tough... that's a really likely spot to rim from his position, I'd say. Wildfire shot. Shadow R wants to dunk. He backflips just barely. I think if he had been up for that, he had a good shot at dunking Nico. This game is still 0-0 at half of his pass. That's very surprising, but that... Oh my goodness, Wolf! That's a crazy save. Nico needs to save it. He doesn't have enough boost. I bet he wasn't able to get the corner boost.
That's a quick maths right there.
Yeah, it bounced off of 4 cars at least. Yeah, Nico's all out of boost. No way he can get to that. Maybe some, calculated wave dashing? I don't know. You have a macro for quick maths, right? Is it?
Yeah.
Do you push one button to spam it 3 times, or do you push the button to spam 3 times?
No, I press it 3 times. I just have it set so that there's a 2 millisecond delay between the keys, so I can spam it as fast as I want.
Wow. Pop from Shadow R. Wildfire is not going to follow. That's a smart choice from him because Wolf definitely had to clear. Don't want to get beat on one of those. That's going to bounce in. Shadow R doesn't have the read. Pass from Nico was pretty good. Wolf uses the front of his car to get the shot, but if he used the back of his car, he wouldn't have had time. Shadow R just unfortunate rimming from him. Kickoff goes in the Billies' favor. Didn't Nico and Wolf in the chat not too long ago said they're out of ideas? So if you've got any ideas for a Billy team, they want to hear it. There's a dunk from Nico off of the pass from Wolf. That's exactly what I was talking about, using the sidewall to get those passes. We haven't seen Wildfire and Shadow do that quite yet.
Is Bill Cosby not a new one? I haven't seen that yet.
It is a new one. That's one of their ideas that they got from that discussion.
Okay. Yeah, I know Swaggles and someone else were all just like throwing out a bunch of names.
Wildfire's kind of turned around with his camera on defense. It's never in a good spot. It's always hard when like the ball is circling around you overhead and your camera is just going all over the place and you don't know where you are anymore. Shadow with a touch down to Wolf though. Wildfire needs to get a touch. Oh, I like how he just went back down. He knew he wasn't going to get there in time and that Nico definitely had a hit. You don't want to get beat on that. Nico with a shot, just lifting it barely up and over with that little flick. Wolf with a shot down. It bounces straight up. Nico needs a shot here. Love that touch from him. Using the hood of his car to redirect it way out of reach of both defenders. And look at both defenders on the wall here. They both resort to the back wall. And that's definitely a disaster. You need one person on the ground on that back post and the other person on the wall. Typically
that
facing
placement
upward.
was pretty nice too. Like it's always, I mean, at least twice as hard to save it when the ball drops into the front of the net right there.
Exactly. Ooh, Shadow getting taken out of the play after he gets that touch. He still manages to get the boost. Wolf's popped it over to Nico. Ooh. He's sent Wildfire through that. Wildfire should be able to collect this though. Ooh, that's not the sidewall touch he needed, but fortunately for him, Wolf was just playing defense. They just want to hold on to their lead. That's one of the things that the Billies do best. They get a lead and they just turtle up on defense. They're so good at defense. Like that is such an underrated skill. Like even if you don't have anything flashy about your play style, if you are just reliably save it over and over again, then you just need to get lucky once. And I'm not saying that the Billies get lucky. Like they have incredible passing plays, and their accuracy is unparalleled. But the saving quality is what they're known for.
But sometimes you need a little bit of luck.
Yeah. In fact, wasn't 100 Ball Chasers? They scored first, and that was with the super calculated like
Yeah.
wizard pinball bouncing off of 4 cars, ceiling wall in.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Oh, Nico rocking the season 3 title.
I didn't notice that. I would. Okay, I totally wouldn't rock my season 3 Grand Champ title, but the new titles
You
are
have
so
it though,
good.
right?
Even if I had it, wait, we back out.
Yeah.
Back out. Yeah, I do have the season 3 Grand Champ. Ever since then, I don't think I've ever played ranked seriously until ranked 2 became a thing. Sorry, Broderick. Maybe I need a new keyboard. I don't know. This keyboard is so loud. I had to do it. Yo, Broderick, thanks for the rating party. Did you get knocked out? That sucks, man. Yours is worse? Actually, yeah, I think I did hear it on stream one time. A lot of clacking. Imagine like if I played keyboard and mouse. Hopefully they join the right team colors. We got Shadow R and Wildfire already in here. And we're on an East server, although kind of a sketchy one. You never like to see, it says like, you know, US East followed by a bunch of numbers, dash, a bunch of numbers.
Yeah.
Oof. Oh, the cameras.
Yeah, someone told me that means it's like a virtual server or something.
Yeah, it is. Sometimes they're fine though. Wolf trying to make that really hard.
Everyone's ping's actually like under 100, I think.
Yeah, they'll be fine. That's just gonna wander in.
That bump though.
Wait, Wolf left? What's he doing? What's he up to?
Do not know.
He disconnected. Remake. Oh, he's coming. Okay, okay. Nico's gonna hold the fort until Wolf comes back. Shadow R just left it for him. That's very sportsmanlike. I like to see that. Or maybe it's all part of his plan. Wolf's already back though. That is a shot and a half. Nico with the steal. All him, dude. Wolf hasn't even contributed.
The rating match, that was just all part of a big old mind game.
That's right. Where's that great pass spam? There it is. Alright, they're up 2 goals already. That's got to be rough. Remember, Nico and Wolf beat one of their previous opponents 8-1. Wasn't this a perfect like 16 team bracket? Like,
yeah, I don't think anyone had any bias.
yeah, no bias. The demo coming out from Nico. That means that the Billies are going to be certainly warm. What a touch from him. He recovered on the wall. I think that's how that worked.
Yeah, I don't know if that was the exact touch he was going for, but I mean, it worked out.
Yeah. Any touch works.
Yeah.
The wall recovery was the MVP of that play. Yeah, Broderick, though, the Wolf leaving was kind of inconsequential. Like, he was able to get back, like, right after the kickoff. That's so weird. I've never seen someone, like, disconnect like that, though. Like, a goal is scored, boom, he's instantly gone.
I've heard some cases about it since I don't know what probably just the most recent update, but yeah, like I was watching Johnny Boy and he just kept getting like kicked from the server.
That's so interesting. I hope I don't get kicked. We've already had something weird, that weird glitch where I just couldn't menu.
Yeah, that was on. Oh no, yeah, that was on East. But you're East, right?
Yeah. I'm Central. I'm in Indiana, in the middle of nowhere. I thought Wildfire was going to bump Nico there. That was close. But yeah, we're starting to see the bumps come out from Nico and Wolf already. We didn't see that very much the first game. Great shot from Nico, too. Just nice and up over the rim. They're up.
Yeah, Nico's getting pretty good. Nico's getting pretty good at going onto the backboard and bumping him off there.
Oh, for sure. It's always a scary thought. Like, I get better at reading when he's going to bump and figuring out like his rotation on those bumps, but as I get better at reading his bumps, he gets better at bumping. So he still gets me quite a bit. Shadow R finally getting his goal on the kickoff there. Nico is trying to do something cheeky, going over the rim. He finally paid for it. There's no way Wolf can get that save. He's got to deal with the rim. That's what Nico gets for cheese. That kind of cheese in a tournament is risky business. But Nico's no stranger to tournaments. He's got to be like their 70th something one.
Yeah, I think I've only played in like 5 total.
Wolf, the shot. Ooh, that is going to be in. Unfortunately, Wildfire, I'm not sure where he went. I think he went to go collect boost. No, he went to go rotate to the... Actually, he got the center boost. Yeah, that's always... I'd say like a new player's fallacy. Like, the center boost... You want to take it because it's a 12 pad and that can really help out inside the net, but you just got to get to that back post.
Yeah.
Shadow R popping out to Wolf at mid. Wildfire does it. He is able to get that clear. Pops it up. The Shadow was right behind him, shadowing him. Oh no! Wolf was passing to Nico. Just slams right into him. Wildfire almost able to take that shot. Wolf pops it up. Nico has to retreat for that one. Wildfire, maybe another touch. He needs to block Nico here. Gets a great block, but isn't able to get past Wolf. Shadow R up for that. Ooh, I like that from Wolf. He's got another touch, follows it up. Nico is up for that, though, so Wolf's going to have to retreat. That looks like it's on target. It's going to be a hard save from Wolf. He can't get that off of the backboard. Wow, he had so much power from here. Oh, I think Wolf just needed to be patient and wait for that wall bounce. If he had driven under the front of the net instead of the side, it would have been an easier read. Wolf is still in the Batmobile, so he's not feeling nervous yet. That's what I thought he was going to do when he left. I thought he was like, quick card change, Batmobile sucks.
Oh yeah, I've seen him do that before.
Something you can't do in Hoops anymore, because you abandon a rank game by doing that. Oh, Shadow trying to demo Wolf. Wolf barely getting that flip over him. Nico's going to be on defense to clear that away from Shadow. Down to Wolf. Wolf back to Nico. No, Nico landed on the sidewall. Wildfire's got a touch, but that's all he's got. Nico bouncing on the hood of his car. What can Wolf do from here? He's got to hit it into the ceiling. He pinches it with the ceiling. Down to Nico. Over to Wildfire. Wildfire to Shadow maybe. Shadow's got to block Wolf. He gets that block though. Wildfire using Wolf to send it a little bit forward. They're inching forward a millimeter at a time. Wolf's going to chase this, but there's no way he can get that. Wildfire bounces it down twice. Wolf passes up to Nico. Ooh, Nico gets beat. Shadow R's on this. What can he do? He's trying to pinch it. Bounces it up, but Wildfire is waiting on the sidewall. Wolf's got another touch? No. Shadow's going to take it away from Wildfire. Pops it up. Shadow R. Ooh, that's not quite the rim touch he was looking for. The net betrays him. Wolf with a backflip to shoot that. That was a really creative use of that backflip. Wildfire is able to save it though. Wildfire pre-jumping Nico's touch. He's up for this. He's still on that play. No, he's backing out. Nico wants to get that pass to Wolf. Trying to get a fake. Wolf to Nico. Nico's up for this. No. Ceiling prevents that from happening. Nico needs to flick it now to Wolf. He gets thwarted by Wildfire, I think. Yep. I like that Wildfire's using the Maverick. I've been using that car since it came out, and it feels pretty great, I gotta say, but I've been using the Breakout for forever. There's a shot from Wolf. Right in the dunk zone. I call that area right in front of the net the dunk zone because it's just like... I mean, the offense has a much better chance of getting a shot than the defense does saving it. The defense, if they want to contest the ball, they have to get through the rim somehow. That's going to roll down, yeah.
I think I just got kicked.
Oh, you did, yeah. Well, what you missed was the friendship kickoff was successful. My buttons don't work anymore. They sort of do. I can't see Nico's cam. But it was a successful friendship. Nico hit it up into the waterfall and it just rolls down. That's what you always want to do on a friendship if you can help it. The second best is to set up a pass for the person that just bumped you. Billy Cosby wins at 7-2. That's so savage. All right, let's see what we got going on in the lower bracket.
They're only 7.5-ish minutes in, so.
Oh, okay. But it's
oh no, yeah. So that's yeah.
So we're almost ready. It's Jaspal versus the Thick Boys. Jaspal beat Scoregasm. Thick Boys beat Wrathful. If the Thick Boys win, that's going to be a rematch between them and Ball Chasers, just like in the winner's semi. And those are some really close games. I mean, Thick Boys won like a 6-2 in game one we saw earlier, and then Ball Chasers, I think both of their games they won by 1 point maybe.
Yeah, I think so. All right. While we're waiting, I'm going to use the restroom real quick.
All right, sounds good. Before we had that idea of protecting $75 each week, you got second place and saw no money, Kappa. When was that, Broderick? Was that back when we were doing crates? Man, that was a long time ago. Well, I kind of like our current setup. I mean, we use crates as an incentive because crates were like the latest like craze. You guys remember that? When crates came out, we started doing tournaments after like the Champions Crate version 3. We started doing tournaments, and like people really like crates because that was the only way to get new cosmetics for your cars. And they were really good cosmetics. I mean, there was some like black market decals. And there was a shortage of crates, and there was not a shortage of keys. So we had tournaments for whatever people donated. It was keys, crates, cars, anything. It was pretty cool. But I think the competition has definitely been better since we've added a prize pool of cash. And that's all we ever wanted. We wanted some better competition to show up at Hoops. Oh, we do. It's going to be a rematch between the 100 Ball Chasers and the Thick Boys. My Smash page is frozen. Let me refresh that. What the? Smash is having a fit. Alright, here we go. Okay, everyone, when Jacob H comes back, make sure you harass him about not washing his hands. Yo, Trev! Well, if first impressions mean anything, I think the Thick Boys, I think they're going to beat the Ball Chasers. They got the upper hand. I mean, the first time they encountered 100 Ball Chasers, they had a really good game. They were making insane passing plays. The dunks were on point. And now that they've had the lower bracket to slog through, I think they've got a little bit of the upper hand. And, you know, if you're 100 Ball Chasers, you just got beaten by the Billies. That can't feel good. But it is a best of 3, just like last time, so maybe the 100 Ball Chasers will be able to eke by, you know? Oh, he's back.
Yeah.
Just come in unannounced and listen in. Were you hoping I would say something about you behind your back?
no,
Jacob
no.
H is the worst Tooth player I know.
Yes,
He's not
accurate.
even any good. Worst caster.
They're supposed to.
Maysell, man. Dude, he's excited you're casting. Say hi, Jacob.
Hello. Dude, I love that guy. I need to play with him more.
Yeah, Maysell man's awesome. Him and all of his Smurfs. Maysell man, are your Smurfs like legit? Can you play with Kutta? Or is that like a family sharing Smurf? How many times have you bought Rocket League? You see what Nico said? Did you even wash your hands? I don't think he did. He came back too quick.
That's a secret.
Dude, he's typing on his keyboard with his pea hands. Alright. 100 Ball Chasers versus the Thick Boys. Round 2. Should be really good. I mean, 100 Ball Chasers have had a great series so far. They beat a lot of really tough teams. But Billy Cosby, once again, they stand out as just this giant, this Goliath that it's going to take a David to come along and knock him down, you know? You've bought Rocket League 3 times? That's not so bad, though. I mean, like, there's people that are out there that pay $60 for one game.
Yeah.
Who knows how many times Nico's bought it? The one he's playing, that I told you about earlier, PJ, he bought that game for his brother. His brother played it once, and then Nico just took the account.
Oh.
Brutally stole it from him. Wait, Jacob, you're Spoderman?
No. I have a Smurf called Dis Batman.
Dis Batman?
But no, there's a... Yeah, Dis Batman.
Alright.
I think
hopefully they join the
they're all
right
in
team
here.
colors. 100 Ball Chasers. Which teams are they joining? Is it reverse? Are they swapped?
Where do I even see? On the rosters, there's no, like, colors or anything.
Oh, they haven't joined yet. Okay. Where do you see on like in the bracket? It's always the top team is orange.
Okay, then it should be Ball Chasers or orange.
Oh, they screwed it up. All right, hang on. I gotta
Oh,
fix it. The Thick Boys 100 Ball Chasers. Okay, here we go.
Actually, Nico, technically I bought Spider-Man for like 400 because
Oh.
I just bought the PlayStation with it.
Yeah, best of 3. Sorry. I accidentally joined blue team. instead of hitting spectate.
I didn't see that.
Good.
Yeah, those are the things that we just don't talk about.
We don't talk about it. The spawns, they're still good. Wildfire, getting that clear. He left. Did he get
I bet
kicked?
you he got kicked. I'll bet you. Yeah, I probably did.
Did
Here, I'll
he
message him on
get
that.
kicked? Rematch. Okay, they're just gonna wait. Oh, what the? Remake. What do we do?
That is a good question.
Okay, he's back.
Alright.
That's gonna bounce on the rim. That sucks. Well, it's a good thing. Really good sportsmanship from Zoro and Jonathello to wait patiently for their return. And we're all tied up.
It's the second time this happened. The team that
Yeah.
someone get kicked gets the next goal. Was that a pinch?
I'm not sure.
I think he was like challenging and it pinched off his car.
Ooh, Zoro got the touch. Zoro's taking a much slower kickoff, but Jonathello is able to read that ball as it rolls up the rim.
Yeah.
Or bounces off the
Yeah,
rim, I should say.
that. Yeah, I've noticed that Shadow uses more boost on the ground than in the air when he's going for kickoff.
Yeah. Zoro on like the back kickoff position, like what he keeps doing is he like drives a little bit to the side and then collects a boost and then boosts up.
Oh.
I don't know what the strategy behind that is. My guess is that he's just used to soccer and he knows that like the center position is the one that doesn't go in soccer,
Yeah.
but in hoops that's the one that does. What an angle from Jonathello. Gorgeous. Puts it right into the front of the net with both defenders are on the backboard. It's a recipe for disaster. Shadow R, geez, was the one that passed to him. The Jacob H and Shadow R. I think he was trying to like flick it, but he hit it with his wheels and just popped it straight upward and it ate his flip.
Yeah.
Ooh, Jonathello not able to read the rim, but fortunately for him, it's kept safe.
Double commit.
Yeah, this is really good for the 100 ball chasers. I gotta say, for their name, the 100 ball chasers, they're not that ball chasey. Like they're making some good passes. They're being really patient. Oh, I thought that was gonna go in for a second. I mean, like, if I was a Broderick T ball chaser, oh, that almost dunked down. Jonathello almost able to read that too. If I was a Broderick T ball chaser, I mean, a couple of these scenarios, I'd just be holding boost the whole time, you know? Maybe, like, that's their whole plan. They want their opponent to think they're ball chasing. And in reality, if you think they're ball chasing, then you, like, try to contest earlier, and it plays right into their hands as they wait patiently for you to make a mistake and counterattack.
Yeah.
It's some next level mind games.
That's why all the pros use the ball chaser little title.
Oh, of course. There's a smackdown from Shadow R,
Air drag.
collecting his own pass to dunk it down right on Jonathello. They look great. There's not much Jonathello can do. I mean, he did the half flip to turn around, but after that, it's just like you gotta jump and pray. Uh-oh, Shadow R didn't go for the kickoff, waiting
Interesting
patiently.
strategy.
Yeah, I've played around with that a little bit, but
Yeah.
like I love the idea of it, but it's never worked out.
It kind of works if you do like 1v1 hoops,
yeah, that's true.
but this ain't 1v1s. I think Shadow probably could have saved that, but I think he was expecting Wildfire to be able to get to it first.
Oh, I see. So a little bit of a rotational, like, communication problem.
Yes.
Ooh, both blue team members are on that. Both of the thick boys. You still got to give your partner space, even though the court is a little bit smaller. Or you are ball chasing if you're not. Ooh, Wildfire's got a tough one to save, but unfortunately Zoro isn't able to read that. I like that flick. Let's see what Shadow's got. It looks like he's got the angle, but Jonathello has a solid contest block on that. There's a block from Wildfire. Ooh, that just goes in. Wildfire using the corner. Let's see that again. Oh yeah, after that bounce, Zoro didn't have any hope of getting that, or contesting that ball, getting that save. He's just a little bit late to that party.
Yeah, especially that corner right there. I mean, like the angle of the ball can be different. Like just if the ball had like bounced like 1 pixel to the left or right, so it's so hard to read.
Oh, Zoro unable to read the wall. Wildfire's going to bounce that along the sidewall using the 50-50 to his advantage, but Shadow R just going to wait patiently. They're only down 1 goal. They need to make something happen in the next minute and 20, but that's certainly not anything to feel pressured about. Just a little bit pressure. Jonathello's up for that. Pops it to Shadow R, though. Wildfire is going to wait for it to bounce down before he takes a touch. 2 touches. Jonathello's up for that. He clears it, but Shadow R now, I think he's going to want to... Oh, just barely misses it. Wildfire, maybe not the touch he wanted, but he's still got possession. Ooh, he's faking him left and right. Shadow R, he's got it around Jonathello. Ooh, not the shot he needed. Actually, it was a good block from Jonathello, but maybe if Shadow had popped it into the roof, that would have been a goal. Hard to say. Wildfire just making sure his car is behind the ball at all times. If they contest, you want to get lucky on that 50-50. There's a shot attempt from Wildfire. Also, he takes the demo. Shadow's got it popped up. He wants that block. Wildfire sends it down. Bounces up. Zoro, they're just going to wait patiently. That's the way to do it. Jonathello needs to get that save. It's still a little dangerous, but both Orange team members are in the same spot. They're not setting up that passing play that they need to close the game out. So that means Jonathello and Zoro of the Thick Boys, they're winning game number 1. Did we tell them that it was best of 3? Okay, they seem to know.
Yeah.
They know. You have your notifications muted and you hear them? You hear what?
I think they're saying that you're getting Discord notifications.
I don't think I am. Alright, chat, I'm not getting Discord notifications, am I? Dang it, I am. Alright, hang on. I'll have to fix that. Don't! You better stop it right now. My bad, guys. Jonathello with the early block. Double touch. Maybe that's not what his intention was, but it worked out for him. He's up for this. Oh, that's so unfortunate. I think that was Shadow R, right?
That was definitely an own goal.
He got bumped into it for sure. Alright, he touches it here. Oh no, he just hit it. I don't know. It's so hard to tell what happened. I wish it had slowed down there.
Yeah.
Jonathello getting up and above Shadow with that kickoff. Wildfire wants a flick. He's going to dribble it for a lot longer for Shadow. Wants the dunk. That's a great dunk. Jonathello keeps it safe, though. What a save from him. Demo coming from Wildfire. Killing Zoro off the sidewall. That means Jonathello can push on it, even though he doesn't have a lot of boost. Here comes another demo, maybe? Ooh. That's definitely what they need right now. They need a lot of bumps. Just try to disrupt your opponent, get them out of rotation, get them double committing because they're trying to run away from cars. Shadow just needs one more touch here. That's the touch he needs. Oh, barely saved from Jonathello. So clutch from him. I can't believe he got back in time. Shadow with the dunk, though. Great pass from Wildfire. That was gorgeous. Man, that was an incredible read from him. He read that backboard perfectly. What's good, Sauce? 4 minutes to go and it's all tied up. Last game was, I mean, it was still pretty close, right? It was 2 goals.
Yeah, it was overtime, wasn't it?
Oh, you're right. Yeah, just one goal. As Shadow R scores, I totally missed that. Just a pop. John Othello. Oh, he could have got it from his angle. Didn't read the rim though. That's always rough. The rim can be unpredictable if you're not used to it. No, stop. No fusion. I'm betting we're not gonna be able to see those until we see the Billies again in the grand finals. These two teams are actually competing for money though. The winner is guaranteed $25. That is a save though. What a save from Zoro. No, he's expecting a shot from Shadow. Shadow says calculated. Let's see it from his perspective. Good pass from Wildfire.
Yeah, I think they were both going for each other's blocks.
Yep. And I love that, like, Zoro, he couldn't see Shadow, but he heard him jump, so he knew that he had to go up for that and get a good, like, contact on it.
Yeah.
I like that flick from John Othello. It's just not enough. Zoro puts it harmlessly to the side. Shadow R wants a block. Not going to find it. It's going to roll up orange net. A little bit of a playful tapping each other. Ooh, less than playful now. Now we're seeing actual violence. You think cars bleed oil? Or these probably bleed like rocket fuel. Like the explosion is just like all the built up rocket fuel in your car, right?
Yeah.
Ooh, Zoro isn't able to get that. John Othello gets blocked by Wildfire. Wildfire intercepts his attempts to roll it up the wall. Shadow, he needs another touch here, dunks it down. That's a wonderful play from them. Wildfire with that block there, John Othello missing it. That was huge. Shadow was able to just take that after the both whiffs from the Thick Boys. Just slam it down. Now they've got a really comfortable lead. Let's see if they can hold that. Ooh, Zoro. I'm not sure if he was trying to contest the ball there, but that's put into a really difficult position. Fortunately for them, that rim bounced out. Oh, that dunk! That dunk is so brutal. John Othello, let's see it from his angle. He was up for that, blocking Wildfire and straight down. That angle is so tough, though. I can't believe it. He came in from, like, the left side boost.
Yeah, Wildfire, I think, probably actually helped that go in.
You might be right. I don't think John Othello had that if Wildfire didn't touch it. But I don't think he was necessarily wrong to contest.
No, yeah. Like at that point, you want to be safe and make sure that they're not going to get a goal. But
what? Look at the orange team. They're just like grouped up onto each other. I mean, they've had a demo. They had a great power play. Zoro isn't moving. Maybe that's why they're like Zoro.
I think he's getting packet loss or something.
Oh yeah, he's got something going on. Well, dang, that's so rough. Nothing we can do about it. They're being pretty sportsmanlike though, and just like driving around the ball. And they are winning, so this is a pretty good scenario for them.
Yeah, it's killing time.
You hate to see it. There's a scene from Cars where they're drinking oil. Do you think that's just what they drink? I guess that makes sense. But I mean, like, if you think about it, like, we drink water, and our blood is like 98% water or something, so that makes sense. If oil is their blood, or at least oil is a portion of their blood. He disconnected from Rocket League. Dang,
Is there a way to like start another match and then set the time?
Yeah, we could do that. We could set the time for 2 minutes. Well, the Billies are waiting though, so I don't think we should do that.
Okay.
And they still have another game, right? The Thick Boys, they're up a game, so if the 100 Ball Chasers win this... It was already unlikely for them to come back in 2 minutes.
Wait, who won the last game?
The Thick Boys.
Oh, okay.
Right, am I wrong? Didn't John Othello and Zoro win that? Or am I misremembering?
I actually do not know.
Time's gonna tick
'Cause
down.
this is this the losers finals. Is it best 2 out of 3 or 3 out of 5?
It's a best 2 out of 3.
Okay.
I think it was backwards because they switched teams. I have orange as the thick boys, but
Okay.
they were supposed to be blue. Yeah, it's 1-1. All right, hang on.
Okay, cool.
I remember John Othello scoring the last goal in the first game. Oh, they're joining the right colors now. This is good.
Okay.
Maybe? Maybe it's not good. No one else is joining.
2.
They're joining. Okay, we're good.
I was thinking maybe they wanted a new server, but I guess I'll just play it out.
Oh yeah, this is one of those virtual servers. Shadow touching it to Zoro. Zoro leaving it for John Othello. Shadow doesn't get the flick. Just completely fakes out John Othello. That bounces up though. That's just going to go in. What an unfortunate bounce. That light touch from John Othello was also pretty huge.
Yeah.
A huge factor in that play. But I mean, you can never expect those bounces. Like, it just, the perfect height off of that transition. What do you do against that?
I just got kicked again.
Wow. John Othello just took another shot though. He didn't have enough. He didn't have any boost to follow that. Just clean contact. Okay, he had a lot of boost. It didn't show up. You guys saw it. It said he had 0 boost. But really good angle from him. Rotating his car, air rolling to get that angle. Otherwise it wouldn't have worked. Are you able to join back in, Jacob H? You remember the room
Yeah,
information, right?
I'm
Okay.
in here. I'm in here.
And Zoro just got kicked.
Oh
What
my.
is happening? This is a disaster, dude. Psionics, please. What do we do? John Othello is forced to block there. They are up, though. Zoro's back. He's launched it. Wildfire. Taps it down. Sent all the way over to John Othello. He's going to pop it up and take it. He wants one more touch. Maybe 2? Very, very close. He's going to pop it upward for Zoro. Shadow sends it up for Wildfire. Wildfire's all the way back, though. Zoro trying to just get it forward. Get some distance on it. If they just play some defense for the next 3 minutes, they're in the clear. They're on to face the Billies. But Wildfire dunks it right past John Othello. Oh, yeah, that pass from Shadow R was also perfect. John Othello just short from touching that. Zoro opting to leave it. He did just collect that boost, so he's going to play patiently. Once again, they are up a goal, so patience is... No! John Othello's out of here!
Oh my goodness.
Great read from Zoro, though. He read the waterfall. Definitely not easy, but he's a one-man defense crew right now. Shadow R and Wildfire, it's in their best interest to keep playing because, like, they're down. Like, if they let any time slip, it could be the end of them. This is an elimination round, so it's very important. John Othello gonna try to roll it up the net. Oh, that is in. Wildfire is able to save it, but for how long? Zoro dunks him upward. We haven't seen one of those yet, but happens all the time. Wow, the ball is always so dangerous if it's right above the net.
Yeah, I don't even know what to call that. Like a reverse.
Yeah. It's like the chances of it going straight up or straight down are so high if you have 2 cars contesting it. It's just slightly better if it's high, but not always.
Yeah, that just gives you a little bit more time to get to it to save it.
Jonathello gets beat on the ball. Shadow R needs to get a pass to his teammate or just flick it in. Zoro didn't have any respect, but Jonathello bails him out as he rushes back. Good clear from Jonathello. His camera's screwed up. We can't get anything right. It's a disaster, this entire thing. That's just going to wander into Shadow R.
Is
What's that?
Jonathan's camera default for you?
Yeah. Is it for you too?
Yeah, it is.
That's another unfortunate bounce in this game. The first one was scored by the first goal on Orange Team. Bounces on the rim. Wildfire. He does get there first. He's going to land down. Shadow R with a touch. Jonathello's got a save there. Wildfire's got another shot. Zoro on the ground. Gets that clear. Definitely want to be on the backboard for a shot like that, though. Zoro, I mean, he had to burn like probably 40 boosts to get to that. That looks like it's going to be in. Ooh, that might be. Bounces up. But if you can help it, try to be on the back wall for your saves, because you just conserve boost. You can play off of that immediately. I love that turn from Shadow. It's like a hairpin turn with his power slide, even using the transition. Jonathello's popped it up for Zoro. Zoro's going to wait for Wildfire to get that clear. They are in the lead, so they just got to play slow once again. Jonathello's got it boomed down. Zoro's waiting patiently in the half court. He's going to go for that one. Needs to drop it down. Oh, wow. What a save from Shadow R. The pre-jump save contested that. Shadow R looks like he wants another one. Isn't quite able to read that sidewall or make anything out of it. See what Zoro can do. Just going to play it safely in his corner. He's low on boost, so he's not feeling too confident. Look at him. Rather than going for that full boost, even though he knew Jonathello had the next hit, if he got like blocked or something, Zoro would have to be on the save. So likely he'd be safe getting that corner boost, but he'd rather just like be 100% sure that he's going to have a save. So he waited. Ooh, Zoro isn't able to find the path to the goal after that rim bounce. He's going to be low on boost. I got kicked. Oh my gosh. Joining in 2.
Alright.
That's so weird. It just randomly kicks you. There's no rhyme or reason for it.
I know. What's the message? It just says connection timed out or something, right?
I think so. Man, I thought I was special. What a shot from Zoro, though. It's going to find its way in and seal their victory.
Still time. Still time.
That's true. I've seen
Okay.
crazy happen before. I mean, you never know. Like, they could just pull something crazy out of their hat, like a friendship
Yeah.
kickoff. No
I think
opportunity
there was
for
a
that.
time where before ranked hoops, I sniped Camber, and he was down by like six goals, and we came back in like the last 20 seconds.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we scored one, and then they were all kickoff goals.
But I think that's going to be it there. The Thick Boys. They get to try test their mettle against Billy Cosby. Man, the kicking has just been rampant, though.
Yeah. You want to try for the next one, if it gives us a digital server, do you want to try like leaving and joining until it works?
We could try that. It might keep giving us like the
Okay.
same like digital
Yeah.
server. I don't know. Let me turn my Discord sounds off for you guys. Put myself in streamer mode. There we go. So that won't happen again. Now I just got to get ready for the next game. We've got Billy Cosby. If you're making the team or making the game, you should make that too. You should make like Orange Team.
Oh, the names. Oh, yeah,
Billy
for sure.
Cosby, so they always join the right one.
Okay.
Or just something close, like it just could just be Billy or versus Thick. I think that'll all fit though. This is going to be a best of 5 as well.
Okay.
Make sure you ask them if they want just to do West or West East West East West.
Yeah, mine's not. Let me refresh it, but it hasn't fetched the game data yet.
Oh, I put it in manually for the ones that we stream. I can do it.
Oh, okay.
Thick boys win 2-1. I mean, I still gotta say, like, the Billies are looking really strong in this tournament from those 2 games that we saw them. Like,
Yeah.
their passing
Not
game.
very errors.
Yeah, exactly. Very, very little mistakes. I mean, they did have a couple of double commits, a couple of save attempts that should have been successful, but, I mean, otherwise, they're making passing plays, they're saving everything, they're getting bumps, they're making the friendship kickoffs. They're going to be pretty unbeatable.
Alright. Should I... Well, one team is east, one team is west, right?
Right. Yeah, ask them if they want to...
Yeah, I'll ask if they can.
Yeah. If they want west or if they want to alternate. Yeah, Wolf just says west immediately.
Yeah.
It don't matter which region you're from, you're gonna get kicked. Be ready.
All these little spark.
I'm surprised it hasn't happened.
Psionics. Yeah, I know.
I'm
Psionics dropping down the band hammer.
Yeah, that's what's going on. I'm surprised it hasn't happened like in the middle of an air dribble or something like critical, like a 50-50 and one of the cars just vanishes.
Okay, this is another virtual server.
Yeah, you want to back out of this one real quick?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll alternate west, east, west, east, west.
Okay, I think this one is a legit server.
I didn't get in? Oh, I did. Yep.
Alright.
It's gonna go down for maintenance. Just you wait. Well, okay, what do the thick boys have going for them? Jonathello is nuts. He's got the 50-50s. He's got the dunks.
Yeah, I think if they just focus on their mechanics and then especially like capitalizing if Nico or Wolf make any mistakes, that's what's gonna help them out a lot.
Right.
Because I don't know, but I would assume that they're not Hoops mains, kind of based on the way that they were playing.
Yeah, they've at least played in a tournament before, but I think you're right. I think they're a little
Okay.
unfamiliar with it. If I were them, the goal should always be to get ahead early and then hold it. Like, get 2 goals ahead with whatever, like, crazy air dribbles, dunks, anything you
The
got
stuff
in the
that-
bag.
Yeah, stuff that could like outpace them.
Right, and then play some hard defense. Because you don't, like, the Billies are going to adapt to your play style.
Yeah, sure.
So you might have to start, like, you might have to switch it up. It's going to be a long slog if you win this grand final best of 5. But you don't want the Billies adapting too soon, I'd say.
Dude, can you imagine though if this kicking stuff was happening like during RLCS?
Oh, yeah. I wonder, maybe they're safe if it's like LAN.
Maybe, yeah.
Alright, we're getting in here. Oh, it's still blue versus orange. Oh well, we know the team names.
Oh, the Scarabs.
What are they? That's just BM, right?
Oh yeah.
It's not just the Scarabs, it's the Scarabs with like
I
the
respect.
annoying engines, the watermelon wheels. What-
I respect the watermelon wheels though. I mean, that looks like the best bubblegum ever.
Nico's got a green bow. Wolf's got the the train hat.
I can tell they put some thought into this.
Yeah. They spent all of last series just thinking about how to make their cars truly awful. I mean, Wolf's got like the Christmas sweater skin. Jeez, dude. Nico's got like the zebra stripes. This is a true tragedy. This is an abomination. Oh, the motor mouth engine? No, dude. Great dunk from Nico. I'll say reluctantly. Oh my gosh. They've made a mockery of ranked hoops. That's what they've done.
Yes. We are now a meme.
Oh, Zoro misses that touch. He was looking for a block. Demo's already coming out from Wolf. Or sorry, that was Nico. Nico with the demo. It's going to be hard when they're both Scarab.
Yeah. Just gotta go by the color.
Maybe the sound too.
Aren't they both using the motor mouth though?
No, I think only Wolf. No, Nico's using the motor mouth. Wolf's using something even more gross. Just, like, listen to that for a couple seconds. It's horrible.
Oh gosh. That's like 50 or something. I don't know.
Nico using the wall to get a goal. I can't take it seriously. It's a great shot though, all things considered. I didn't know the Scarab had that much power.
Yeah, saving that second jump for when he hits the ball.
Remember how I said, like, you don't want the Billies to adapt, and how Zoro and Jonathello should, like, try to throw in some, like, curveballs, anything to, like, throw the Billies off. The Billies have
Yeah.
effectively done that to the Thick Boys instead.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure nobody saw this coming.
I had in the back of my mind that Wolf might go Merc, but not this.
Yeah, not like this. Nico's popped up, he's chasing it. Not a very good touch, but that's kind of what I would expect. He has no idea how to control this car.
It does have some good flicks though.
Nico's gonna roll this up and chase it. Can he get the air carry? No, he's just gonna he's gonna fake it. Zoro definitely fell for it, but you have to contest it. Wolf's got a shot on goal. Zoro was able to save that. Nico into the ceiling with that shot. Or sorry,
Yeah,
that's Wolf. Gosh.
Good utilization of that ceiling.
Christmas sweater is Wolf. Yeah, I love that though. Using that flip to get it even higher into the ceiling, kind of scooping it up. Why is there 3 balls? If you score the other balls, they just explode. It doesn't count as a goal. But as they're bouncing around erratically, it makes it hard to score against Team Orange, even though they're not truly playing. Ooh, he got past Zoro. Jonathello is not easily fooled though. He's able to be on the back wall and save that. Nico blasted away. Wolf's following this. I think he wanted a flip reset. Hard to tell. Jonathello with the shot. That's nice and low. There's no way Nico can get that.
Nice placement.
Yeah, right in the side. Let's see it from Nico's perspective. Oh, he's the one that died. That's another thing. He's super disoriented because he just tragically passed away. May he rest in peace. Oh, here comes a friendship. A Scarab friendship. The scariest kind. Looks like he wants this bump. Ooh, wasn't able to find it. Yeah, he definitely needed to be on the wall for that bump. Nico's only got 25 boost. It's ambitious. Now he's looking for bumps. He's looking for bumps with no boost, though. Even if you succeed in the bump, you're gonna have 0 momentum and no way of getting more, other than like flipping. The recipe for disaster. Speaking of recipes for disaster, that was one of them, but Jonathello was able to deftly avoid that. Actually, what we're witnessing is the dawn of a new meta. The Scarab has overtaken the Octane now as the car of choice between all the pros.
Because they look just like the ball, so the other team doesn't know what to go for.
It's going to bounce straight up off the rim. Nico was up for that. Wolf was also up for it too. We won't talk about that. Zoro trying to get it past Wolf. Oh, pass to Jonathello. Jonathello with the shot. Great save from Wolf. Another attempted pass, just a little low. It's thwarted by the rim. Here's another pass. Starting to utilize that passing game. You think they're going to stick with the Scarabs?
I don't know. They might go a different troll car for the next for the next game.
Wow, that's so lucky though.
That was unfortunate.
Wolf's using like the melody boost or something. What's it called? Like the notes.
Accelerado.
Gosh. As if the engine sound he's putting out isn't enough. Backfire is next. Backfire is truly awful. What a flip reset shot!
100%.
That's so savage. I was waiting, and he attempted it twice already, I think. This is the time he got it. Gorgeous, dude. But Backfire is truly an awful car. Like, I can work with the Scarab. I can at least hit the ball, even if it's not the direction I want it to be. But the Backfire, you can't do anything, dude. Can't even fly. Clock's ticking down. It's only 7 seconds to go. Blue team looks like they've given up hope, and they've given up their life. They're just going to need to reset for game number 2. Do they know it's a best of 5? Did we tell them already?
I'll let them know.
Yeah. I think this is a bug with the spectator thing, because I can get into the chat. Or can I? Maybe I can't. Did you tell them?
I told them in the Smash chat.
Oh, they're not going to read that. Yeah, I'll
Okay.
let them know
I'll-
when we get to the next game. Or maybe they just said it now. I think they're talking, so they probably just said it.
Okay.
We better not say. Oh, we need to go to East.
Oh, you're right.
East next. Right. Someone's singing. Okay.
Alright.
Change the team names too if you can.
Okay, yeah, I keep forgetting to do that.
Wouldn't want the thick boys repping Billy Cosby, or vice versa. Nice sauce. You dancing to that? Speaking of truly awful cars, this is a horrible, horrible paint texture.
The Dino one?
Yeah.
Dude, it looks clean.
Yeah, okay. I guess there's worse ones out there. Moonrock,
Nah,
though?
yeah, it's not. It's just like for style. Wait, there's one called Moonrock?
Yeah.
I don't think I've seen that one.
Maybe it's just called Moon, but it looks like the surface of the moon. There's like craters all over it.
All-time worst has got to be the cookie dough. Though.
That's
I
a
mean,
good point.
while it is delicious, it does not look great on a car.
Christmas sweater?
Chris, isn't that just a decal?
Is it? Okay.
I think it is, yeah.
Wait, is it wrong?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
I have the wrong
I mean-
one. Oh, no, you have the wrong one, yeah. It's
No,
thick.
I did on the Ball Chasers.
They thick.
Some professional stream right here.
They're going to need to channel their inner ball chaser now. Wolf gets the early goal by... Or sorry, yeah, I mean, technically he did get the early goal.
Yeah, yeah.
It was all him that bounced it into Zoro. I'm glad they're good sports about it. They've been showing great sportsmanship this whole time.
Mm-hmm.
Like with the weird random disconnects. Like it's so
Oh,
goofy.
I know. It's always nice to see some good sportsmanship from soccer mains.
Yeah, I definitely have seen a lot of like salt from. I mean, both. There's hoops mains that are salty and there's soccer mains that are salty. But I have seen a lot of good sportsmanship too that come out.
Yeah.
Like a lot of the pros are really, they got really good attitudes. Or not pros, I should say. The only pros that have joined our tournaments truly are like.
Yeah.
There's only been a few, but like top 100 players,
First
community
one.
figures. Wow.
I didn't say it. I coughed it.
That makes it okay. 2 goals up now. They've got a real shot. The Scarab's not paying off for the Billies. Wolf trying to get a dunk here. Nico also gets a dunk, and that's going to be it. They're just like, you just throw enough cars at the problem, eventually it gets fixed. Makes it really hard to read. Did Wolf touch it? I heard a noise. A solid thud. Oh gosh, it's so hard to hear. Wait, is Wolf doing it now? With the engine sound? Did he... Hang on, I'll find out. Yep. He's got hustle brows too. They're switching their cars up actively while they're doing this. Didn't he have a different topper earlier?
Wait, who did?
Wolf. He's got the hustle brows topper now.
Oh, he might, yeah.
Oh. I have complete faith in Billy's ability to catch up.
Yeah, as long as they just don't go for anything insanely risky and don't like give him the ball, kind of like that.
Do anything crazy like both play the Scarab. As long as they don't do something like that, that would be just crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
To pass the Wolf. Wolf wasn't able to get there. He's super rimmed. Gianothello to Wolf. Wolf clears it. Zoro's got the touch, but it's not going to roll up the wall. It means he cedes possession to Nico. Nico's going to pinch it. Wolf's already up for this. He just needs a touch. Any touch will do. That one is just as good as the rest. It's going to find its way against the backboard. That's really tough from where Gianothello was. He'd already jumped for that too.
And then Nico also helping out with that bump onto Zoro.
Did they change the sound effect for the Accelerado boost? I swear it sounds like super. It sounds really deep. The song does. It's hard to hear. Especially hard to hear with all the.
Yeah.
Can't escape.
Is that like? I don't even know what like you call that when a car does that, but that's the motor mouth still, right?
Yeah, it is. They're both using the motor mouth.
Okay.
Like, how could we make this car the absolute most annoying car we could make? I think they succeeded. I think they're gonna take like first place in most annoying car. That was a heck of a boom though. Great save from Nico from the back wall. Actually, no, he had to jump early. He couldn't get to the back wall in time. That would have been too easy. Wolf's got a shot. Good save from Zoro. Nico gets blocked. He's back passing the Wolf. Wolf's going to roll it up. He just wants one touch maybe. No, he's going to let it bounce before he can take a bounce shot. Just trying to be YOLO, I guess. We're going to see the Billies do some truly crazy things now. Ooh, Nico can recover in time. Wolf, he's backwards. He wants to take that ball and roll it up the wall, but he landed on the ball. That's never good. Ooh, I thought for a second Zoro was going to get demoed. Wolf still in possession. He's coming in above that ball. That's going to be his possession because of that. Nico on a demo rampage right now. Pops it straight up. It's going to hit the ceiling. And a dunk from Wolf. I didn't think he could get that angle.
Yeah, I actually didn't even know that he still had his flip.
He gets like all the way around the ball before he uses that flip to hit it into the wall and out further. He knew he had a lot of time. Well, let's see this friendship.
Oh yeah, you're right. Spooks. But there's like a term for it. I just don't know what it is.
Popped up to Wolf. I wish I knew more about cars so I could help you out.
Yeah.
Or even remote-controlled cars. Oh my gosh, there's too much going on. Nico is going to just play it patiently as Wolf just kills the other member of the Thick Boys. Wolf's got a dribble here. Gets a block, so Nico now is going to try to use the sidewall to get a shot. It looks low. Nico's popped it up. Wolf's nowhere near, though. He's going to get a bump on Zoro. Just trying to disrupt him in any way possible. They're only up 1 goal, so any mistake could be a tie game and into overtime. It's still on orange side. Oh, Wolf isn't able to contest that. Zoro now with a shot. Nico is going to wait for that to roll up before he contests it. Wolf, DeZoro, Jonathello with the shot. Oh, it's just wide. It's just going to bounce the ground. Billy Cosby win game 2. This is pretty scary for the Thick Boys. You're down
Back
2
to
games.
West, and then I'll fix the team name this time.
Oh, yeah. Wait, they might not want to switch. Oh, okay, yeah, they left. Oh, okay. I think Spooks said it all. His name is a palindrome, but when you let off the gas in a turbocharged car, it makes a sound.
Yeah, there's like a term for it though. I just don't remember what it is. But yeah, that's the same thing.
Yo, Slaggles! Slaggles, I gotta show you. I think I got this right. This is so cool, dude. I love this overlay. The transition, it's all great. The only thing I need, Swaggles, that would truly make the stream experience whole is a countdown timer. And it doesn't even have to be fancy, but we could just count down to the stream as like an estimate, and we could change the number up. Like what I have in mind is like you start the countdown timer at like 10 minutes or 15 minutes when the first match starts, and then you do the intro video when it's close, and then you can make the countdown timer whatever afterwards. After you do the intro video. Oh, you added up next. Oh, dang it. I didn't get that. My bad.
Alright, everyone's in here.
Yep, we're ready to go. I'm not as smooth as you either, Swaggles. I do everything after I hit that transition. Swaggles, you're the best cameraman I ever had. Oh yeah, he's lagging hard. Yeah, good call.
Yeah. Baculus.
Oh man, that sucks. Hopefully his internet gets better and they're able to compete.
Yeah.
That might be one of the reasons why they lost against the 100 Ball Chasers. Remember, he was also lagging then, and they just kind of like waited around. It never feels good to lag. Someday, I imagine, I dream of a world where everyone has fast, free internet. Would that be crazy?
And lag does not exist.
Yeah, it doesn't exist anymore. That'd be so cool. It's like, I mean, it's kind of like the same resource as like a library, you know? Like libraries in the US, they're like a free thing you can go to, a free resource to utilize. That's what the internet should be. Ooh, pops it around. Almost in. It looked like it was going to be good, but maybe it was the Scarab. You can just blame everything on the Scarab. Every mistake they make, they can they can just blame it on the Scarab. Oh, what a pop from him. I thought he was going to pop it up to Jonathello, but that works just as good. I want to see it from Jonathello's perspective. There it is.
Yeah.
Just over his car.
Okay, Sauce Haas says that the psh sound is called the blow-off valve.
Ah,
I think I've heard that before.
Yeah, that does make sense. Gotta let all the extra gas out of your car so it doesn't explode, is that right?
Something like that.
Zoro to the side. I mean, I'm totally a car expert. You see, if you've over-torqued your shimmy shaft, then your blow-off valve is gonna
Blow off.
yeah, it's gonna blow off. Wolf wants to contest this. I thought he'd contest much sooner and just bounce it off the sidewall. He made, I don't know if that's truly the safer play. It might have been safer. Oh my gosh!
Oh my, what a dunk!
That's a dunk and a half, yeah.
Totally calculated.
I guess the play worked out for him in the end. He knew Nika wanted to pass to him. You can see him turn around and flips into that. That's interesting. Jonathello had a huge umbrella over his head called the Wolf.
pretty good awareness for Wolf too.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, what I expected, Wolf had the ball zooming at him when he's going towards the back wall. What he decided to do was let it roll up and contest it there, where he'd be a little bit slower. What I would have done, I don't know if this is better or worse, would be to like jump when the ball gets right above me, so that the ball goes really high and really fast over my car, rather than going up. It stays low and is moving quickly, even if it is right at my opponent. Oh, Zoro just barely
that could have
missed
been a nice shot.
Yeah. He's got another chance here. Actually, this is Jonathello. Now Zoro gets to go. He's trying to make that angle work, a really tight angle. It was working for them in some of their earlier series, but I think you want to be rolling it up the wall. If they give you the space to do it, just take it up the wall. You can set up a good pass, a good shot, some sort of air carry or flip reset.
Just take some casual flip resets.
Ooh, that's going to find its way in. Zoro jumped for that save. He was unsure of where the rim was, and wasn't able to make contact with the ball because of it. He flipped his car around a strange direction too, and it looks like he's using the arrow left and right buttons.
Yeah. Okay, give me the steals. That sounds right.
The blow-off valve releases the pressure buildup by the turbo when gas is released. Yeah, so your car doesn't explode. Good, I was right. I know all about cars. As Wolf gets another dunk, we'll just completely ignore it. Oh, what a pass from Nico, though. Nico really made the shot. Wolf just kind of stole it as vengeance from that very, very first game, I think. Remember that?
Yeah.
The ball was like 99% inside, and Nico just taps it. Bounces up.
Just taps it out of the net.
Ooh, it's stolen. Wolf steals it away from Jonathello. Zoro. Ooh, he's got a touch. Over to Jonathello. Jonathello is over to the corner, so that means Wolf gets a touch and a dunk. Zoro playing it a little bit safe, but once again, if they aren't able to score another 3 goals and at least tie it up, that's going to be it for this tournament for them. The Billies are going to have a full Scarab victory. They're undefeated on the Scarab now, as far as I can tell. A little bit of a double commit from the Billies. Let's see what Zoro can do. No, it's already past him. It's flicked up. Nico with a shot. Just over. Oh, Zoro wasn't able to read it off the net. That's always tough. The ball goes up really, really fast if it's going to go up the net. It rolls up faster than it seems like it should. Zoro attempting to take it off of Wolf's car to score that. Wolf's going to boom it outward. That shot's nice and low. Ooh, a little too low. Bounces off the rim harmlessly. Nico set Zoro up. Zoro hits it straight into the sky. Blocked by Jonathello. That's so close. Oh, what can Zoro do? Oh, Zoro gets just demoed by Nico on the return. Jonathello needs to make a block here. They've only got 15 seconds. This game is certainly over. Nico pops it up. Wolf.
Ye of little faith.
That's true. There's no way. A goal in 5 seconds 3 times in a row. And especially when it's right over the goal. Oh, they're not going to find that last goal. Billy Cosby with a shutout. That's so brutal. I mean, wait, did they lose a single game in this entire tournament? Let's find out.
I don't think so.
2-0 against the Bazingers, 2-0 against Swift Lifts, 2-0 against Jaspow, 2-0 against 100 Ball Chasers, and now 3-0 against the Thick Boys. That is a perfect 100% game, and that's why they're on the Scarab. They're feeling incredible right now. Let's see if they want to do an interview. Interview.
And if they're down, I would just force them to.
That's right. We drag them in here against their will.
Yo,
what's
Hello.
good? Congratulations. Man, so
Thank you.
the Scarab, huh? The Scarab with motor
Yeah.
mouth.
Oh yeah.
So I'm sure you were already thinking about it. Is there a way that you could make your car even more annoying?
Yeah, I could have used a more annoying boost, but it was.
Oh,
the
I had
boost-
that covered. It's fine.
Oh, okay.
You were using Accelerado, right, Wolf?
Yep.
Are you serious? I didn't even notice. I think that's what I heard. I was hearing some noise. I couldn't figure out what it was, but it's probably that.
I think they changed
Yeah.
it to be like really deep, like song. Like the song is quieter, but like a lower octave. I don't know for sure.
You won.
Yeah, you won. You won with a ball. You're
Yeah.
each playing a ball, hitting a ball.
Yeah.
We felt that you had to become the ball to win.
It's all part of the mindset. Now it all makes sense.
Yeah.
So how did it
Yeah,
feel
you-
though, playing the Scarab? Like, did your touches, like, were they working out?
They were horrible.
They were not working out.
I felt so many times I could have scored if I knew what my
Yeah.
car, like, the angle on it, what it did, but I was just missing these easy shots because of it.
So,
But-
did it seem like it was a consistent screw up every time? Like you were hitting the ball too low? That's what it looked like to me. Like every time you went for a touch, it was lower than you wanted it
Yeah,
to be.
probably.
Yeah. It's not like
we
a
just
random
couldn't
direction.
figure out.
It's because the front of that car is just, it's all wheels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you had more practice on it, maybe you could pull it off. Maybe you could become the next El Puration.
Oh, seriously, he's my inspiration.
Yeah. He's everyone's inspiration. Man's a living legend.
Yeah, but we
Somewhere
really
out
just
there.
wanted to entertain you guys, you know, because a lot of guys root against us because we win all the time. So we wanted to. You can't root against a Scarab.
You wanted
so
Of course. It's genius logic.
Yeah.
El Puration. He's got to be like the Bobby Fischer of hoops. It's like, there's a legend that will live on beyond him.
Why have I never heard of this guy?
He's old timey hoops. He's been playing, or he used to play like back when hoops came out, and he just kept going, and then just one day he up and vanished. Demon of Steel remembers. All right. So what did you think about your opponents though? You played in the winners final. You played against 100 Ball Chasers, and in the grand final, you played against the Thick Boys. What advice would you give to them if you could give like one piece of advice?
Thick
Getting
Boys
good.
didn't go for many passing plays or anything like that. And then they were kind of shaky on some of their defense. Like when we got just boomer clears, they didn't know what to do with it really.
So like their defense when they were running away on a fast break.
Yeah. Yeah.
Gotcha. The rim bounces were tough. I could definitely tell. That's just something.
on either team, actually, we used bumps and like boost deals really, so we had a pretty easy time.
Yeah, there was a lot
We'd
of
have to,
demos.
No, like they didn't use any.
Right. And they're not responding to you either. Like Wolf got a double kill, and you guys are just bumping them all over the place. So
Yeah.
they could be more aware of the other cars. I see. Well, anyone you guys want to thank?
Whoever at Psionics is on the Scarab.
And Jacob for filling in for
Yeah.
our caster.
Yeah, huge thanks to Jacob H.O. Thanks for help covering.
Oh, that was my pleasure. My pleasure.
It's a huge help. It might not seem like it, but just someone I can, throw questions to. It's a huge help.
I'm just there to relieve the tension when you start talking faster than you can think.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Do you guys want to thank Aquafina? Are you sure you don't want to thank them?
They missed their shipment this week,
What?
so
Yeah.
No.
Screw those guys. Aquafina is dropping the ball. I had another question, but I forgot it. So I think we're just going to go host. I saw King Ranny was on. Do you guys want to host him?
him, or if you find someone else streaming hoops, might as well
That's true.
show some hoop stuff.
I don't see any hoops. I see a hoops. I see a guy named Fairway. Does that sound familiar?
All right. No.
I'm just going to double check to make sure he's actually streaming hoops. Yeah, he totally is. All right, we're going to go host him. Let's go raid. Raid Fairway. Awesome. Well, congratulations yet
Cool.
again. You guys won with the Scarabs, so now everyone's going to hate you that much more.
I mean, love us.
What? I don't think so. I don't think that's how that works.
Did you guys not enjoy the Scarab?
Nobody enjoys losing to a Scarab. It's like
Are
when
you
Wolf,
not entertained?
Wolf teams up with a bot and gets to like the winner's semis, dude. That's how you gather hate.
Yeah. That was a long time ago. Nobody knows about that.
All right, I hit the raid now button.